Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, and I am here today with a little project share. So first I want to welcome you to my channel. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for checking me out, and welcome back if you've been here before. I hope you will like and subscribe and see something that you could be inspired by and join the community. So my sister-in-law mother passed away, and I think I shared this a few months back ago, and she was, it was elderly, and she passed away. And my sister-in-law asked me to make an album for her mom. So I don't have the pictures. I asked her to send me the pictures. She was debating on that, trying to get herself together, and I know how hard that is to go through pictures of your loved ones, especially your mom. Yeah, I've never lost my mom, but I mean, my mom's still alive, but I can imagine how difficult that is. So I decided to go ahead and make an album in the absence of the pictures, because she said she still wanted it. She just wasn't fully ready to go through all of those pictures, and I said, I totally get it. So I decided to make her one, and she's not a scrapbooker or a paper crafter or into crafts at all, so I made it kind of simple, but still pretty. And again, I don't know the sizes of the photos. She was in her 80s, so I imagine and that some of the photos may be Polaroids, some of them may be probably a lot of 3x5s is what I'm guessing. But anyway, so I have a variety of different size photos, and she can mat them or whatever else if it doesn't fit the exact matting that I already have on the layout. But anyway, so I'm going to show you what I made. I'll come back in a series of videos and show you the different layouts that I've created. So I did have two of these open book. Of course, I got these from Tuesday morning. I stuck them both in here because I've already pulled out pieces as I'm working on her album. And the traditional album is 16 layouts. They could be single layouts or double spread. I decided to do double spread because I just thought it would be easier, and I didn't do any themes per se. I just, going to use the paper. And so the paper that I chose to use was Open Book by Maggie Holmes. And here, I just have a couple sheets left, and this is some of the coordinated cardstock that I had in here to go along with it. But I used, I think, all but 6 sheets of paper to make it. So anyway, you'll see as I broke it up in different sections, but anyway, you'll see what I made and how I made it. So that's the main ones. I didn't have any embellishments to go with this per se, but then I did find a pack of flowers later on. But I'm going to show you what I used for each layout. So I'm going to come back with a couple of layouts and show you what I did. And so I also used, these were the flowers that I used. You see these used throughout the album. And these came from, I think it was Open Book. And then I used these two. I'll take it out of the packaging, but these also, some Maggie Holmes stickers that I used. And you'll see these periodically in the album. And some different punches. And for each page, I will show you what I used. Hello YouTube, this is Dawn, and I am here with 2 more layouts. And I am using, this is the Creative Memory Punches, and this is Creative Memories Border Punches, and this is called Barbed Wire Chain. And the other one you see is You and Me, which is actually an old one. This I bought, oh my gosh, 15 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I don't know how long ago. It's a long way. The first time when I ever started scrapbooking, and when I bought the border punch system, that's when that came out. So I use what's called Project Recipe, and this is just, it shows you how to do a layout. And this was a summertime beach one, and it had a different border punch. It had flip-flops, and I use You and Me, and it shows you how to cut it and all that kind of stuff. My ink is going out on it, but you can get the gist of it. So it looks totally different. You can see how it looks with pictures. So this is my version of it and what I did with it, and I will send those with her so she can kind of see the layouts. To see what I was doing, I adapted them to fit the way I wanted them to fit. But she'll be able to see it. And I put some of the chipboard. It says Love, Documented, Recorded, and just an arrow and a flower right there. And then right here you see 4.5 by 5.5, 5.5 by 4, 5.5 by 4. So it's 4 of those photos. And then right here is a regular 6 by 4. And so you have plenty of matting around that one. It could be for journaling. It could be whatever she wants that to be. If she doesn't have photos, she's always free to do that. And there's another one. So you can kind of see how these look like. 3/4. Let's see. May have to cut them out in different colors. Another 4 by 5.5. Boom. And 4 by 5.5. So this can show you how it should look when she's finished. Oops, and some right here. And I left this lid under open so she can slide the photos under there. So she has space to do that. So basically that's how this 2-page layout will look. And it says the you and me on the borders, on the sides. And I also use on this one, this is the cloud border along that edge right here, which is that one. So that is how that 2-page layout will work and look. And she can put stickers in here if she wants to. She can journal along there. And again, she can choose to put 1 or 2 pictures. And again, because I left this side unglued, so she can slide her photos under there. But that's how that looks. I think it really comes to life when you add your photos. It really makes it, you know, personalized. So this is the next one, and this one I did adapt. I changed it because I was doing something, got distracted, and I had to make my layout different. But anyway, this project recipe is called Fresh Fusion, and they just used a border punch and they layered it a couple times. And I decided to make a separate border punch. I made mine just chains instead of a border, and that's when I used the barbed wire. And these stickers came from the chipboard. That came from the chipboard, and I forgot to pull out this punch right here by Fiskars, which is the, I'm looking at it. Hold on one second. Let me grab that so I can show you. In case you haven't seen it, you probably have, but I used this one to make the little envelopes right here. And then I just stuck some paper inside of it. And, oops, and a heart punch, which is by Marby. Of course, I should have grabbed that when I got out. But anyway, you can see it. And I just put the barbed wire, so I altered that. This had 4 photos, and a mat. I just did 3 because I cut them wrong, and so I said, "Oops, whatever. I'll make it work." So with these, again, you got 4 by 6. I put the stickers here, and you got what, 4 3/4. Got some smaller mats on these. 4 3/4. Did I cut that right? Yep. And 4 3/4. And then this is 4 1/4. And I know for somebody who's never scrapbooked, that's why I wrote them down on each one of these so she can see what size she needs. She can use 4 1/4. I'm going to show you what both ways. So this is 4 1/4, and this is a 4 by 4. And, you know, it just depends on how much she wants to mat. So she has that option, you know, small matting or a larger matting. So, you know, you can always choose how you want to do your photos. You don't have to, you know, you can even do a smaller mat than that. It just depends on what she wants to go around it. But anyway, you get the idea how the photos will be laid down. And so that's what she will have for that one. So I'm excited that I'm almost done. It is 2 more. And then I will be done with this album. Yay! And I like the little books here, and in the background are different titles of books. So that is the layout for that one. So I will be back with the last set. But anyway, thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. And I dare you to be creative. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.